Okay, Gisburn log ride. Early on there's one low skinny, and then after a tricky tight techy S bend, you ride up a little ramp onto an elevated skinny that then there's a left turn onto a second skinny, and they get skinnier as you go along. Let's hope I can clean it 5 times out of 5 now that I've got the GoPro on this time. Skinny number 1. Tight S. Okay, this is the ramp up. I'm now elevated. Skinny, skinny, skinny. Hooray! Lumpy, bumpy now. Little bridge. Lumpy. Climbing. Stone skinny bridge. I'm not rushing this. Success, good. 5 times out of 5. Okay, log ride, just to look at what I've just ridden after this first little snaky log boardwalk bridgey thing. You come to the first skinny, which is nice and low, only about 12 inches off the ground, and it's nice and wide. For perspective, that's my glove on the width, so it actually gets wider as you go along. So it's doing everything it can to help you through. Okay, in between the 2 skinnies, you got the tight little techy S bend. It's lumpy bumpy and tight and scrabbly. And at the apex of this corner, there's a tricky bastard route. And you can see the ramp up to the elevated second skinny. Okay, Gisburn log ride. You can see the ramp up to the second skinny, which is 2 long tree trunks, and starts about 3 foot off the ground. And if you can see that muddy, swampy, rooty mess to the side of it, you want to stay on the skinny. You do not want to drop into that. Okay, it's similarly muddy and rooty and horrible on the right hand side. Again, you do not want to drop into that. Okay, for some perspective, let's see the width. Okay, Okay, that's my glove on the end of the first skinny. Then you've got a left-hand turn, which is well worn on the inside. Looks like plenty of people have gone down on the left. Coming back round the tree. Okay, that's the turn. Rooty, lumpy, horrible if you fall off. Bit of a ejector route for people if they don't want to make the turn and go off. There's a little bit of a helpful stone ramp down on the outside, but then this section is probably only elevated 2 feet, but there are a couple of obstacles if you try and eject to the left. You might be meeting tree stumps. Okay, and then to the end, and for perspective on how wide that is my glove. And then you get into afterwards you've got a lumpy, rooty, horrible mess to navigate. Log ride skinnies from the opposite direction. Glove still on. I better move it because there's somebody coming.